think what we've been going through as a nation for the last couple of years. I mean, we went through the whole Bud Light fiasco. Now Harley Davidson, it's up next. Harley Davidson, it's like, oh my gosh, I just told you about this story yesterday, and yet we have a new wrinkle to report here today. The Wall Street Journal reporting that Harley Davidson dealers are pretty upset with the company. They don't like the woke CEO. We'll get to that in a second, but they're also accusing the bike maker of hogging, pun intended, profits. Well, before you say it sounds like they sound like Kamala, in this case, you actually have a dealer who's been apparently flooding the dealerships, not the dealer, I should say, the main company, right? The corporation, Harley Davidson, that's so focused on all their DEI, inclusivity, green stuff, that they're not focused on their core business. So what are they doing? They're trying to bleed their dealerships. So they're flooding them with cars, according to this association of dealers. If you go inside the article, you see that there's quite a few of them have come out and they are speaking. It's a group that represents more than 200 Harley Davidson U.S. dealers. And they say the only way Harley Davidson is actually able to boost its profit margins is at their expense. Well, why do you think? Because this is a company that's been focused on DEI for too long and sustainability for too long. And so guess what happens? Their actual business gets eroded. They're complaining, you see, because Harley's shipping too many bikes to too many dealerships, and then they're requiring them to redo their dealerships and make them all spiffy to be able to showcase those fancy bikes. Well, guess what? They're not going to be able to do it anymore because they're getting bled by the main company. So they're speaking out. The main company who got this guy, the CEO from Germany, who used to run their sustainability division. Not kidding. That was his claim to fame, other than running Puma before that. He was really into green energy and all this good stuff and sustainability and DEI and this, that, and the other. And so because he ran the sustainability division over at Harley Davidson, suddenly he gets promoted to CEO and then goes on television and says nonsense like this.
It's no more to do some commercials for us. And the slogan was United We Ride. And we launched it just as we started to manufacture again. And that was sort of our comeback as a company into the world, opening our factories again and bringing everybody as diverse as we could possibly be as a business and a brand, and celebrate diversity and inclusion. And that's one of the reasons why I took the job, is because I believe in a credible American icon and the transformation and the opportunity to contribute positively to a very divisive society. I believe that business and philanthropy and working together can make a significant impact. And I realize that politicians and politics can only do so much, and often they don't. But business can be a significant force for good, and not just because it's the right thing to do, it's the right thing also for the business itself.
But apparently it's not the right thing, really, for the business itself, because in your effort to do all that fancy stuff, guess what? The business itself has suffered. The dealers aren't making any more money. And so you've found new ways to bleed the business, or bleed them, I guess, in order to increase your profit margins for the main company and for shareholders. But when you take your eye off the ball, which is what all this DEI nonsense causes you to do, ESG, etc., you pay the consequences. Harley Davidson is paying the consequences. Going back to the article in the Wall Street Journal, Harley Davidson contends that no. They're doing fine, right? Take a look. The Harley spokesperson saying that it's really not that many dealers, because that network that's complaining, that represents only 589 of the 1,277 dealers worldwide. It's mostly American dealers that are mad. By the way, the workers are mad too. The workers are mad because they just shipped a whole bunch of jobs right over to Thailand. How do you like that for hogs? Getting made in Thailand doesn't really seem to be the American Harley Davidson that we all knew. Not if it's getting made overseas, right? But, they got the German CEO who believes in all this DEI and ESG and globalism, etc. So why not? take an American product and make it overseas. It goes on to say that, look, everyone's struggling with higher interest rates, and that's one of the reasons why the dealers are struggling. They also said that they're going to cut motorcycle shipments in the second half of this year to bring them in line with retail sales, and the company has suspended its facility upgrade requirements for dealers in 2025. So that is Harley Davidson's response. But again, don't forget, the jobs going overseas, the dealers getting squeezed in America. The German guy, he only cares about DEI and ESG. And apparently that's been enough for his stock price. Not for long. It's getting exposed. Not for long. Mr. German CEO.